Merci de me recevoir.
Well, thank you for coming along. It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Donc ma première question était vraiment par rapport au nouveau produit. Est-ce que vous pouvez nous expliquer en quoi il consiste?
Well, the thing is that a fan has blades, a conventional fan has blades, and the blades chop the air. And so when you're sitting in front of it, your face is hit by this chopped air, so it's quite uncomfortable. And of course they're very difficult to clean, and perhaps they're dangerous for the fingers of little children. So that's the problem. Do you want to...
Yes, it's okay for me, don't worry.
Now, when we were developing the sèche à main, we noticed that from the lame, which is 0.3 of a millimeter, a very fast jet of air, that a lot of other air, the air à côté, was entrained into that air.
Okay. I mean, donc the first step to the vers le ventilateur, to the fan was the air brake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because we observed physically and through CFD, computational fluid dynamics, this effect that the high pressure jet attracted a lot of other air to it, brought it with it. And we were fascinated by this and wondered if you could make an air mover, an air moving device, using this principle of a jet of air pulling in a lot of outside air. So we started developing the principle, and we had use this. I'll use this as a prop because this is good actually. So there is the jet of air here, created by this small fan. There is the pente annulaire, c'est 1 mm quand c'est casse. Et ici, c'est la rampe aérodynamique. C'est comme qu'est-ce que c'est, le vol d'un avion? Qu'est-ce que c'est, le wing?
Les ailes.
Les ailes d'avion. On peut voir pareil comme un œil.
Okay.
C'est là. Et avec l'avion, il crée des pressions négatives qui enlèvent l'avion comme ça, parce que c'est négatif au-dessus. Mais ici, il crée une pression négative ici, et il tire l'air comme ça. Alors, il y a c'est conique ici, le section conique, la forme conique. La forme conique, parce que the air expands, the air is to expand.
S'élargit, en fait, le cylindre d'air s'élargit. You mean the air cylinder?
Expands. Expands.
S'élargit.
Yeah, gets big.
Don't worry, you can do it in English, don't worry.
Everybody knows that if you expand air, you create negative pressure behind. So that's the second negative pressure, sucking air in. And then the third thing is that as it comes out of here, it forms a very precise cylinder. And then you get this thing called viscosité à la de cisaillon, which is a sort of friction with the air à côté next to it, which sucks more air in. So the three actions multiply the volume d'air par 16.
And the shape, it was the only shape you can do, or the best shape you can do?
What's the best shape? It's the best shape. Now, a round shape is a very good shape, and you can put your head through it. Completely safe.
You say the size is because of your head.
But the size is very good for the sort of airflow you need from a normal ventilator. But one of the differences is you put the motor down at the bottom, so you have the weight down at the bottom, and then you can have this equilibrium. So you don't, on these you have to do up a clamp to try and hold it in the position. Here it just stays where you put it. It's very simple.
And I wanted to know how work innovation in the company now? You start from design, you start from new technology, you've got a big lab with a lot of brain working every day, every night. And what's special?
I suppose it starts from technology and a problem. We think the blades are a problem with this type of fan. So we found a way of moving air which doesn't have that problem. The same with the vacuum cleaner. We wanted a vacuum cleaner that's a bag has a problem. A bag has a problem because it reduces the airflow in the vacuum cleaner. And the vacuum cleaner is all about airflow, so it's crazy to lose the airflow as you use it. And of course bags are not environmental and they're expensive. So that was the starting point here. We had a technology and we developed a technology which didn't need a vacuum cleaner bag.
And the design come at the end, or it's part of the process?
It's all part of the process. Most of the people who work with me are engineers or scientists, and a lot of the engineers have also trained in design, in industrial design, so we are a mixture.
Yes, it's 50-50 or 70% for the tech and...
Well, we have a lot of scientists, and then probably 50% of the engineers have also trained in industrial design. But we have no one who is just industrial design, because we think design is part of the whole process of creating a product, not something you do at the end to make it look good.
And this creativity lab is in one place? Everyone is in the same building? In
one room.
One room?
One enormous factory, like a cathedral. It's huge. Yes. It's where we used to make washing machines. But now it's the main, if you like, drawing office. But then, of course, there's lots of laboratories, and some of them are open to the office, and some which have to be separate because they're noisy or they're smelly or whatever else it is.
And how many people work there?
We have about 500 there.
500?
Yeah. And then we have more in Singapore and Malaysia.
Okay. I wanted to ask a question, but for you, not about Dyson, the company, because you may know I'm a blogger, so we are talking to my readers, and we all want to know what's your the way you use the internet. I've got a Facebook, MySpace, a Twitter account. What do you think of the internet nowadays, and what is your use of it?
Well, a good question. I think it's a wonderful way to communicate direct with people and globally, and that's what's so fascinating about it. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for people with ideas, people with new products, to have a global market for what they do and to communicate what they're doing globally. So I think that's absolutely great. Personally, I haven't got time for Facebook or MySpace or twitting. I'd love to do that, but I know that I haven't got time because I spend my whole time designing and working with the engineers. So I recognise that for many people it's a wonderful thing to do, but I haven't got time.
You know, Twitter is only 140 characters.
Yes, I know. Yes, and interestingly, the Japanese account for 40% of all Twitters. Now, I'd love to be able to Twitter with the Japanese, but I recognise that I haven't got time.
Yes. And do you spend time on internet?
Not very much. No, I shop on the internet because I haven't got time for shopping. But I love shopping on the internet. I think it's very good. I mean, I buy all my books. I have a Kindle and I download my books, and I'm sure I'll be doing it on an iPad soon.
And that's my question.
I do most of my shopping on the internet, and my wife does as well.
Yes. And video games?
No.
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 Never.
Never. No. I'm sure they're wonderful, but I haven't got time. I've used a what do you call them? A Wii.
Ah, Wii.
Yeah, I've used that, but not video games.
It's a kind of video game.
Yes, that's true.
You play tennis or something like that?
Yeah, tennis. It's very good on it actually. It's very good. Well done. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.